Yeah, so last week on IG, no, on Twitter, I talked about building in public. And if you're watching this, first and first, go subscribe to my YouTube channel where you'll be able to watch the full video because this is a snippet. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel at Official Climber. And if you're struggling to build in public, or if you're struggling to get people to know you, this is just a simple hack that you can use to get people to know you. It's called building in public. And what building in public just simply means is that you are documenting every details of your journey in the bid to get people to be aware of whatever you're doing, whether you're launching a product or whether you have a service or whether you're building a skill. You know, the thing is, currently in the world there is so much of saturation in many areas. Like in the business world, there is a lot of saturation on social media. Like everybody is now a business person and everybody's looking for how they want to sell and stuff like that. And it's almost impossible to like get your own voice out there. But one of the best ways or the best hacks you can use to get audience for yourself, to get people to know you, to get people to follow you is by building in public. And building in public, the simple definition is what you're doing, you're announcing it. And I think, yeah, I made a video about this. Like, let's say I want to go into copywriting, and there are like so many copywriters out there. It's almost practically impossible for you to get gigs if you don't really understand the hacks around all of these things, like freelancing. Fine, go learn how to use Upworks and the likes. But one of the best ways to build a brand for yourself, to have an audience for yourself, because once you have an audience for yourself, you have a community for yourself, you have people that trust you, you have people that believe in you. It is an advantage to you over somebody that does not have a brand for themselves. So how do you build in public? Firstly, it's not difficult. Like, you must have the mindset that you want to share out things that you know, and you must be active on a particular channel. Now, the channel that you will be active on is left to you. I started my journey using WhatsApp first, and I was able to like get lots of people to believe in what I was doing, down to the point of even selling the service, the products I had to them. So you can use whatever channel works for you. And how do you know the channel that works for you? Well, this video is not about knowing the channel that works for you, but you need to first figure out the channel that works for you. Then you look at the form of content that you want to create that is in line with what you're doing. So let's say I'm a writer. I begin to share the things that I learned, my journey. Building in public means you're sharing your journey, you're sharing your step-by-step process. Now, a lot of people have an issue with this because they'll be like, I am a private person, I don't want my stuff to be out there. You can't be a private person if you want to build a personal brand. Unfortunately, you can't be a private person if you want people to know what you're doing. And being private, like we've misinterpreted what privacy means. Like, privacy does not mean you're talking about the details of, like, there's some discrete things about your life that shouldn't be shared on social media. Fine, thanks to Twitter, everybody's sharing everything about their lives on social media. And fine, you can also like debate what privacy is. No issues. But the thing is that when it comes to your journey, there is nothing wrong in sharing your journey because it makes people believe in you. It makes people to be aware of what you're doing. It makes people to be aware of the steps that you're taking. People are learning from it. They are buying, their emotions are buying into what you do. Because the thing is, once you're sharing what you're learning, more people are learning from it too as well. And that way they believe that you're an authority in that thing you're doing. They believe that you have the knowledge. With time, they might want to consult you, they might want to refer you, they might want to get more people to follow you. That is building in public. And building in public is not so tedious. Like what I'm doing now, I'm building in public. I'm just sharing basic things that I know, like content wise. I just like, what am I going to share today? Oh, I remember I talked about building in public. Let me just talk about it again. And fine, I'm already making a video. Like, I already have this place set up. So it might not necessarily be videos you need to make. It might be that you start a blog. If you what you're doing is very valuable around written stuff, or you need to start you need to register on Behance or what do they call this platform, Pinterest, to be sharing your designs, catalog, and anything. Like, depending on the value you have to offer, you need to be able to know where you fit in. And maybe I'm going to make a video around knowing what channel works for you. Yeah, sure, obviously I'm going to make a video around knowing what platform works for you. But if you're here and you're thinking about building in public, stick to this channel, stick to this channel, stick to this channel. There's so much that I'm going to be talking around that. And just subscribe to this channel immediately. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel, because there is everything you need to learn about business, about building your brand on this channel. So do this. Do not forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notification. As often as possible, I'll be trying to push out loads of content for you to consume that will be so helpful for you. So guys, just keep working. Yeah, till another time when I make another video. Next video should be around knowing the channels to use to push out them to build in public. So till then.